I trained like Goku for 30 days straight. Yup, the most legendary Super Saiyan anime protagonist of all time. Here's what I did. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats, all while wearing a 20-pound weighted vest. 10 minutes of sledgehammer swinging on a tire. 10 minutes of demolishing a punching bag. 10 minutes of pushing a wheelbarrow full of bricks, and a 3-mile run in under 30 minutes while wearing a 20-pound vest every single day for 30 days straight. And boy, was it worth it.
Day number 2 of training like Goku. This vest is unusually heavy. When I ordered it, I did not realize how freaking heavy 20 pounds actually was. This thing feels like gravity is 5x on me all of a sudden while I run. Definitely adding a new level of strain to this workout. All right, day number 3. Not gonna lie, this is a lot of fun. If I were president, I would mandate that all children under the age of 15 do this for at least 15 minutes a day to channel their primal rage. That's right. You gotta whack something with the hammer once every 3 months at least. Join a fight club or do this. Day number 4, hauling bricks. Quite literally. I'm gradually assimilating to the weight of this vest, but still the increased weight is doing my calves dirty right now. A lot of pressure on my calves right now, but luckily not so much on my joints, or at least I haven't felt it yet. This vest is basically emulating both the gravity machine in Dragon Ball Z and the weighted clothing he wears in Dragon Ball. My God, look at this sweat pattern from that vest though. You can see my pectorals straight through the shirt. How embarrassing. Just kidding, I don't care. Day number 5. This vest is basically becoming a part of me at this point. Goddamn, this is difficult to sprint with.
Alright, the first week of training like Goku has officially passed, and my whole body's pretty sore right now. I'm starting to feel the pain of this 20-pound vest on my body for the majority of the workout. 20 pounds doesn't seem like a substantial sum of weight, but it takes you from 180 to 200. If you're 100 pounds, boom, you're 120. You went from anorexic to supersize me real quick. You're probably carrying within you anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds of poop within your body. So when you take a good fat dump, you're instantly becoming exponentially lighter as a human being, and it's probably way easier for the average human being to work out after taking this dump. And to be honest, thus far, I found that my arms are getting a lot more veiny, and that veins are showing in places I haven't seen them usually, and they're especially prominent when I'm slamming things with a sledgehammer, and it's causing the veins to bulge like none other. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna take a rest day tomorrow and the next day, as I'll be doing 5 days of workout, 2 days of rest throughout the duration of the 30-day workout plan. So I'm basically 1 week in. Day number 8. Okay, right now I was just kind of thinking about how overpowered Goku actually is, and then another thought kind of popped into my head real quick, and I started to think about all of what Goku went through to become god-tier anime superhero, and to be honest, my homie Goku really did work for it, so I think I need to do the same. Wish me luck. Day number 9, pitch black in the darkness. I will die for this cause. Humor this thought of mine briefly. I ate half of a chicken for dinner. That means that there's literally a breast, a thigh, a leg, and a wing in my stomach jiggling around in like 2 liters of water. Tell me that's not an example of the phenomenon that is the human anatomy. Moral of the story, humans are indomitable creatures worthy of conquering the planet. With that being said, 21 more days to go. So a lot of you guys might be thinking, oh Tyler, what does your diet consist of if you're actually training like Goku? And in the past, when I've trained like Naruto and One Punch Man, I've consistently gotten clowned on in the comment section when it comes to my diet and for basically keeping this layer of fat on my gut. But I want to remind you that Goku is no role model when it comes to eating healthy food. The man Goku really does eat like a pig. Now, it's not necessarily the worst of the worst when it comes to junk food necessarily, but the quantity of food being eaten is at the rank of Michael Phelps. He's putting in a lot of calories in his body. In Dragon Ball Z, he's doing like 1,000,000 push-ups a day, 1,000,000 sit-ups a day. You know, I get it, and we can probably just give him a pass on this one. The problem is, I'm not doing 1,000,000 push-ups, but I also have to emulate Goku's training regimen. And in Dragon Ball, when Goku was a young boy, he was still eating like a pig, to be honest. So rest assured, I'll be eating Panda Express every now and then, because quite frankly, it's delicious. And perhaps one of this universe's greatest creations. Hallowed be thy name, thank you God. Gets me every time. Day number 10, Gohan's a bit.
fun fact, Goku only killed 2 people throughout the entirety of Dragon Ball Z, which is kind of funny because he kills a ton of people in Dragon Ball, but they make him some sort of messianic superhero figure in Dragon Ball Z. Total 180, kind of.
Here's another fun fact for you kids. Okay, so the actual Dragon Balls in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama got the idea for them, apparently from this old novel series Japanese folklore called The 8-Dog Chronicles. And basically in this story, this girl fornicates with a dog. And somehow she gets pregnant with these 8 crystal balls, and somehow, as a result of the two's unholy union, these 8 crystal balls blast off into the atmosphere, and then eventually they're reborn as children. And apparently this is where Akira Toriyama got the idea for the Dragon Balls, but he made 7 Dragon Balls in his Dragon Ball series, because he didn't want there to be such a crystal clear correlation between Dragon Ball and the 8-Dog Chronicles. Some weird stuff, I know. Another fun fact, I purchased each and every volume of Dragon Ball when I was a young lad from the now defunct bookstore Borders. So that was my first actual manga. I would save up $7.95 plus tax, go to Borders, drop the cash, get my manga, go home, binge read the volume in like a day, save up some cash throughout the next week, and then go buy another volume until I had them all. And then once I went off to college, I sold off each and every one of my possessions, including the Dragon Ball volumes, on eBay. On a serious note though, let's look at the gains. Here's the body at day 10. There appears to be some vascularity in the biceps right here, looking thicker than usual, I gotta say. The forearms are unusually tight. They're particularly strained when I'm slamming that sledgehammer. It's basically the equivalent of when Goku is cutting wood, but save the trees, I got a sledgehammer. Pectorals, we need some more muscle mass. If I did some lifting, I think it would get there a little quicker, but I feel like I'm doing a little too much cardio, but I can't go back now. Here's a quick flex in the abs, quick flex in the pecs, quick flex in the arms, bicep flex, another bicep flex, and then a little back flex-ish. Don't know how to flex my back quite yet. And then of course, the part of the body that Goku no longer uses after he learned instant transmission. That's right. The chiseled calves. They look pretty good. 10 days into Goku's workout, I'm having a ton of fun, I gotta say. It doesn't quite make sense how Goku was this powerful after only doing this workout, but he was of a different species, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. 20 more days to go, and I become a Super Saiyan God.
Day number 11, hauling some bricks. Also, one more thing. It is 3:25 in the morning. No excuses, folks. Grind time. 19 more days to go. This vest is kind of killing my back right now. Regardless, we keep going. 19 more days to go.
Day number 12. Tired as balls out here. One day I'll be free from the bondages I've imposed upon myself. Liberation is near.
It's day 12. I overextended that sledgehammer smash, and no joke, it feels like my arm's about to fly out of my socket right now. Anyways though, I'd like to say that I'm pretty tired right now, but then again, there's all sorts of hormones telling me not to be tired, so I can't really complain.
Alright, it's day 15. I just had 2 days of rest. I've been whacking at this punching bag for 15 days straight, punching the air for another 30 days before that, and quite frankly, I would like to fight someone. So with that being said, I'm gonna pull up on my old man real quick, who's a seasoned veteran when it comes to throwing punches, and see if he's down to fight me real quick. Where's the old man? Where's the old man? Down to fight me real quick?
Not really.
Come on, man. 20-second spar session.
10 minutes.
Alright. No headshots, no nut shots, no dirty moves, no kicks.
I'm gonna fight.
No kicks.
This is fighting.
Yeah, whoa, chill. Whoa, we're gonna do a little, like, tap off. What are you doing, dude? Jesus. Not bad for a geezer.
This pot sticker is fantastic. Although my old man proved to be a pretty difficult opponent, I could have whooped Frieza's ass. Trust me on this. Regardless, 15 more days to go.
All right, let's examine the gains thus far. If we look at the 6-pack here, it doesn't really exist. If we look at the 8-pack here, it's not really coming in. There's a few issues, but I'm not quite sure how or why, but the love handles are looking particularly thick. The abs, I can feel them. Feeling pretty stiff actually, but my body fat percentage is probably way too high for me to look like a Greek god right now. But these love handles, man, they gotta go. Now that we've assessed my mediocre physique, let's assess the situation a little bit further here. Here's a few problems I've noticed during this training. Goku's diet, pretty shitty. And yeah, I think diet's just really horrible, and that's holding me back quite a bit. If I adhered to a strict diet plan prepared by a nutritionist, who knows, honestly, I might actually look kind of chiseled. But at the moment, I'm eating like a fictitious anime superhero character. So overall life force or chi, whatever you want to call it, I'm feeling pretty powerful, I gotta say. It's day number 16. I'm just another guy training like Goku. No reason. I just wish I could use the hyperbolic time chamber, but that's none of my business.
Oh, hey there. Fancy seeing you there. It's not like this clip was planned at all whatsoever. Anyways though, it's day number 17. It's getting a little breezy outside lately. Could be the fact that I don't have a shirt on, but regardless though, the temperature is cooling down exponentially. Winter's coming.
Yo, I got my bowl of cereal right here. I gotta say, working out like Goku is a fat time commitment. I'd say on average I'm dropping maybe 1.5 to 2 hours a day grinding it out like the young saying. Another thing to consider, after working out like Goku, I'm pretty hungry, I gotta say. I get verbally beat down in the comment section for my questionable diet oftentimes, but I'm just a hungry MF right now. And to be frank, this is all I have in my kitchen. So yeah, it's 1 in the morning right now. I'm pretty tired, but I'm gonna eat this bowl of cereal, watch the last episode of Demon Slayer real quick, and then I'll probably hit the hay.
It's day number 18. It's 2 in the morning, and I'm 100% freezing my balls off right now.
It's day number 19 of training like Goku, and I've had a little bit of a micro existential crisis lately. Just like, what am I doing with my life, you know? I'm training like a fictitious anime superhero right now. It's day number 21. Every time I try to go hard, I get the classic bloody nose right here. So I'm not sure if I'm not ready to go Super Saiyan or if I'm just trying a little too hard, but the physical repercussions of my attempt to do so are highly evident. Bloody noses for days. Okay, it's been 20 days since I've started training like Goku. I wake up every morning with this prevailing sense of ominous, eerie dread, where I know I'm not gonna end up with some beefy pectorals and a carved 6-pack with some lightning rod-like biceps, okay? And I've come to terms with this sad reality. The first one being diet. The second, which I think I've underestimated, is sleep and just overall bodily maintenance, if that makes sense. Beyond the fact that I'm a slave to these odd workout videos, life is great and I'm making a lot of progress cardiovascularly. My heart is at an all-time high when it comes to pumping blood efficiently. Other than that though, I just have really impressive endurance and an unwavering dedication to the grind.
Day number 21, it's getting very chilly outside.
And on day number 22, 23, 24, and 25, I was zooming through the heavens on an airplane and wafting my way through a radioactive wasteland. Rest assured, however, that I was in fact eating like Goku.
It's day number 26. It's pretty cold outside too, so I figured I'd do some heat endurance training runs right now in the wild outside, shirtless.
Day number 27.
Day number 28. Day number 29. And finally, day number 30. I've reached the top of both the metaphorical and literal pinnacle of this mountain we call life, folks. Look at that gorgeous view. That's right, I'm talking about Gains Central, baby.
Time for the gains. The question is, hey, what's up? Aww. Will an average chump such as myself get major gains by training like the one and only Super Saiyan Goku? And theoretically, I'm living proof. We got the biceps. I would argue a definite increase in size. The 6-pack, I don't know if it'll ever be possible to get one. Pectoral size, definitely not that big, but they got a little more chiseled as time went by. Love handles. I'm pretty convinced they've reduced in size quite a bit over the last 30 days. And lastly, the calves. You know, they just keep getting bigger and bigger. But one epic thing I did achieve was this feeling of incredible lightness and springiness. I feel like an unchained gazelle right now. In my perpetual hunt for gains, I've been thinking, I wonder how many gains I would gain on a scale of 1 to gains if I trained like Naruto for 30 days.